Hello! So we are back with another fun video. I just had to check to make sure I have my microphone on me. Don't worry, I do. But we are back with another video, another market video. And today's market, well, I guess last month's market, right around there, The market we are discussing is going to be Kanpai Con. And if you've known Kanpai Con, I've done this many years already. I think at least 3 I have recorded, but I know I've done it more than 3. But we're going to talk about Kanpai Con. So let's get into the video. So this event is actually held at a hotel. It's in one of their uh conference center areas. So it's kind of smaller rooms, but it's still really fun to go to. I I do like it. I like the artists that are there because they're pretty much all the artists that I see at all other events because they're my artist buddies and I love you guys. You know who you are. Let's get into the little bit of video that I had of my table setup and all that. Sorry, it's not a lot because I am bad at remembering to record and I talk to my artist friends way more than, than actually recording. Shame on me. I need to stop talking to friends. That's a lie. I'm going to keep talking to them because I love them. But anyways, let's get into showing you how it went. Here's how I got my table all set up for Kanpai Con Day 1. I've got all my little guys up one side, and then it goes over across my big guys at top, down the side. Then I have my betas and my chickens into my little $5 guys. So here is what my booth looks like at the end of the day. As you can see, a lot of my stuff was picked over and kind of moved around. I'll definitely have to rearrange it tomorrow, but as of right now, it looks good. So, as you can see, I barely have anything left. A lot of my stock is out. I still have a lot of chickens, but overall, it's looking pretty good. And I have one lone Furby left. So I'm just going to move my last little Furby forward in hopes that it'll grab somebody's attention with its cute little face. I forgot to record what it was like opening Saturday, but here's the end of Saturday. Here's what I have left. I still have 2 baby possums left. A lot of my big guys went, including all of the Furbies. I still have Junimos left and some chickens, so that's a plus. Here's what my table looks like opening Sunday. As you can see, I ended up making a lantern fish last night, and then I rearranged everything so it's kind of a little more closer together because I really didn't have a whole lot left. But here's what I have so far. Hopefully it all sells. And here we are at the end of the event. This is all I have left. I do have a lot of Pokemon and spiders still left. And then I do have some characters. I have a couple big guys left, some potted guys. And as you go around, I still have some possums. Regular size, not babies. Those are gone. And then I have some frogs, a couple Junimos still left, and then some bees and just a few chickens left. Overall, a lot of things sold, and I am pretty happy with how it went. Welcome back after the clips. I hope you did enjoy that. So let's get into talking about how the event went. So as you can see, the event went pretty decent. Like, I sold a good amount of stuff, and honestly, it was kind of shocking how much stuff I ended up selling. But it shocks me every time because stuff ends up going pretty quick there. So the big difference this year compared to all the other years is my family wasn't able to join me. Usually it's my mom, my sister, and my nephew join me at the event. And we kind of make it a whole little weekend, getting into the market feeling kind of thing. They've joined me for the past 3 events. This year they couldn't make it because my sister got a new job, so she couldn't leave her new job on the first holiday, because it seems kind of bad. So I understood that, which honestly, we could not have fit behind my table this year. I'm debating next year doing a 2 table. My mom says to stay with the 1 table because to save money, but if they all want to fit behind that table, I'm going to need 2 tables, guys, because that's insane. Like, we had very little space between us and the wall. It's like probably about as much as I have right now, which isn't bad. But imagine trying to fit 4 people back there. That ain't going to happen. That's not going to happen, guys. So, also, the space between the tables, they like crammed us in there like little sardines. And we were like, thank you, keep going. We barely had space, like between me and like the person, if I'm sitting in my booth, the person like right next to me on the right hand side, there was no space between our tables. On the left hand side, we had that much space. And I had to squeeze my fat butt between that. Also, I wore my poofy pink dress on the Friday, not even thinking about it. And I come in and I'm like, oh, that's not a lot of space. So I had to do a lot of like maneuvering to get in there, which it was fine. I mean, I didn't leave my booth that often, anyways. But boy, when I had to get out to fix things, that was a trip. But you know, it's fine because we got through it. Let's get into the nitty gritty, the money. So let's talk what sold and how well they did. So, first off, we're going to start with the Friday. Friday, the top thing that was sold was the claw machine at 18 plays, which is $5 a play till you win kind of thing. Then the second top would be baby possums because they're popular no matter where you go. So I sold 12 of them. Then let's see. And then the Friday was when I sold a bunch of the big guys. I sold 5 big plushies at $50 each. That's amazing. I think I ended up selling 2 of the long Furbies, the snake, the goblin, and then the toucan. And then that was pretty cool. And I sold about 3 rats. The rats usually do pretty good. The regular possums did not do as well as they normally do. I sold 1, which isn't a lot, but it's still 1. So in total, I sold 64 items on the Friday. Hopping into the Saturday, second day. So the top seller for day 2 is going to be the claw machine again at 31 plays. And then following up with the baby possums with 22 sold. I also did end up selling a bunch of like random stuff. So I sold some ghosts, I sold the bunny, I sold a cauldron cats, which I'm so glad that I'm finally out of those cauldron cats because now I can focus on like other cat designs because I wanted to get rid of them first before I started anything new. And I sold 2 rats and then 2 more of the extra large plushies, which I believe were the last 2 long Furbies I had. So the long Furbies, people like the long Furbies. So in total on the Saturday, I sold 113 items. Moving right along to the Sunday. The Sunday, the top seller was, again, the claw machine, 9 plays. The Sunday was a little slower. After that, it would be, looks like I sold 4 Pokemon. So in total, I sold 33 items on the Sunday. So I sold, over the whole weekend, I sold 210 items. The top being the claw machine at 58 plays, because everybody loves that claw machine. Coming in right behind it, though, is going to be at 37 sales, would be the baby possums, because everybody loves a baby possum. So let's go into how much I made. So at the end of the event, I ended up making $395. That's not including how much it costs to actually be at the event, which I think was like 175, something like that. I don't remember. It's maybe I'll put it here, maybe I won't. I don't know how much it was. I've paid for so many events this year. I can't remember. They all blur together. So sorry. So I think it was a very good event. It was a little less than last year, but that seems to be the norm. Like this year is always a little lower than last year because recession and all that fun stuff and what's going on in like politics and all that fun things. So overall, it was a very good event. Although after the event, so event's over, stuff's all packed, I'm ready to go. I wheel out to go and get picked up by my fiance, get out to the vehicle. I'm loading the stuff in quickly because he parked in a spot that was kind of like awkward in my opinion. It was in like the exit path, so it kind of made me nervous. So I was trying to like hurry. In my process of hurrying, there was a big crack, like huge crevice that I didn't see, I guess. I stepped in it, my foot went whop sideways, and I twisted my ankle. And I twisted it good to the point I couldn't even walk. I twisted it. And I should have gone to the doctor, but I'm like, it's fine. It'll work. It'll be okay. I'll work it out. Guess what, guys? It still hurts every now and then. I think I messed it up good. Probably should have gone to the doctor. Probably should have worn a boot. Probably should have done a lot of things, but too late now. So, anyways, with that all aside, it was a very fun weekend. I got to talk to a lot of my vendor friends, and I'm definitely going to go back again next year because it's one that I've done several times. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out. I hope you hung out through the whole video. If not, I understand. I talk a little too much. I'm so sorry. But thank you guys for watching and just letting you know you're amazing. And have a good day. Bye, guys.